We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory next. Felipe Vasquez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
In now, Jose Martinez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ohtani on at first, nobody out. There goes Ohtani. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Runner's on his way to third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruno giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Nakamura is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now here's the pitch. Smokes this one into deep center field. Back goes Pompey, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 56 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Now to the plate, David Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball. Strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Bruno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rod Dobson.
Digging in, Rod Dobson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here. At the plate, Carlos Correa. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times. Losing again, hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Manny Machado now. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Strike called, now to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pompey. Gone! A two-run home run for Manny Machado. Home run number 65 for him here. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ready now, Jacob Stallings. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Line towards center field. Pompey is right there, one down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
A pitch out. The throw. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
3 runs already home here. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Santander retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Nakamura is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping up now, Ryan Diggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now. Here's the pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. Bellinger's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit in the air to right field. Bruno is in pursuit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
From the belt, the pitch, and now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Stanton.
Stanton now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a living.
Line throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruno is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays. So stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 8 home runs and 37 RBIs.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination, coming to get him some.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Stepping into the box, Dalton Pompey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, David Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hit to third. Bellinger brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Santander arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games now.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Bruno. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
For the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Rod Dobson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rod Dobson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's fouled away. Grounded to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Catcher
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone. No doubt.
Yeah, ground ball with balls right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Ryan Diggs. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Behind 0-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit home.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Judge at third with nobody out. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Hit in the air to left field. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. high and deep to right center. Bruno ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to third. Diggs has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dalton Pompey becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Martinez. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Lawrence Grease gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Jacob.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ohtani stands at second with no outs. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 2-3. Yankees lead it 11-1. Stepping in, Chris Bruno. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game.
And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner in scoring position with none out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, that's one of the downfalls, D-Roll, of playing the infield in. You cut down the angles. That ball at normal depth probably is a routine ground ball out, but with the infield drawn in, a base hit.
Yeah, I think when you draw the infield in, Dan, you make the hitter's job so easy right there. You're just looking for something to hit hard. You have to be pretty unlucky to hit it to one of these infielders and not get that RBI.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. But
sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
25.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Bryant hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He homed earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Riding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Remains an 11-2 ball game.
Leading off for the
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Chapman has compiled just under 135 innings of work on the mound, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Daniel Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Martinez. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Into the box, Dalton Pompey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It's 11-2. Striding in once again, Manny Machado will start us off in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Set with the 0-1. Now the runner's on his way home. Nakamura calls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. And he'll be doubled off at third, so disaster strikes there, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bruno on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ozuna is holding on to a batting average. And that's through for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bruno hit to short. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 33, Rod Dobson.
So digging in now, Rod Dobson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Eric Arias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Popped him up. Dobson is there. 1 away. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger and a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Nakamura, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Drilled down the line, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Correa fields it cleanly. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Diggs. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Roll. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jimmy Nelson wins his 17th game of the season. Felipe Vasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Aroldis Chapman takes the rare 3-inning save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays
Arizona,
like the Zen man.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Freddie Freeman.
Up next for Arizona, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger going back on it, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer here in the series, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Cal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 0-1 offering. Here's a high pop-up. Number 2. He'll put this one away, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. At the bottom of the first, it's now 1-0 Arizona. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Roberto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Freeman is up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So in now for Chicago, Miguel Cabrera. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Standing in, Lou Gehrig, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hot shot down the line. Fouled off. And the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stanton.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting second. The center fielder, Jason Kugel.
On his way toward the mound. Now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here. So it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Harmon Killebrew. Will also come in now as he takes over. Out in center.
Attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Now playing right field.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher complained that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with
That one hit him.
Aaron Judge.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Smith sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Smith is going to get there. He's got it, and that'll get him. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Jackie.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Killebrew is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Santiago.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Freddie Freeman, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Robinson has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Killebrew is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he drops it.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
This guy just feasts on mistakes off of his own. And that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch. He drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him. But they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
In the job description of a reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Next to the Diamondbacks.
In now, Rich Hill. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Killebrew is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs. Into the box now, Lee Smith, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting in, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Fouled away. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Popped him up. LeMahieu is calling for it. And the inning is over. Make it 9. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 7.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cal Ripken, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Killebrew racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air out to center field. Killebrew on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
That's a strike to throw down. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Hill. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
trying for third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alomar ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and digging in now, Roberto Alomar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And there's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, the second base.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Robinson is there. 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now both runners on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And a relay home. And not in time as he just calls at the plate in time.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 3 runs already home here. And there's a base hit on the line. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Killebrew has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all...
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Warren Spahn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. Thomas is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Benito Santiago is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Lee.
Digging in, Lee Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Smith, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 16-0. So striding in, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line towards center field. Killebrew has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Tyler.
In now, Tyler Flowers. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Santiago waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches as it remains a 16-0 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Warren Spahn, will start things out in their half of the.
For the Cubs, the pitcher, Warren Spahn.
Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Cliff Floyd.
The next Cub up, Cliff Floyd, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to short. Ripken scoops it up. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 16-0. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Jason Hayward.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith shading to his right. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Killebrew makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 31, Rob Ned.
So coming to the plate, number 31. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Rosario into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Killebrew moves over, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Cubs.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball.
Eddie Rosario.
Yu Darvish comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cabrera, the runner at second with 1 away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. LeMahieu into shallow center, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in, Benito Santiago. Right there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Ripped down the first base line. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple. Still 16. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Frank Thomas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hard liner to center field. Killebrew patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Well, there are blowouts and then there are blowouts, and this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Into the box now. Freddie Freeman popped him up. Floyd over to his right. Oh, he can't hold on to it. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 on its way, and he pops him up back behind second base. Alomar is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Grinding in, Cal Ripken. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner breaks for 3rd. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Floyd. Into the bleachers and out of here. In now, Tyler Flowers. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Moving under it, Killebrew makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Lee Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Warren Spahn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Roberto.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. You can see they are way behind. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. This is line to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stanton, the runner at third with no outs. Drilled on the ground is short, and that will just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and he'll get in there safely. Trevor Gott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And it eats him up a bit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping up with the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Skied into straightaway right. Smith moves over. And the inning is over. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman,
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, 2 hits in 7 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Count is 1-2 now. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. He spoils another one and will do it again. The 1-2. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Jackie Robinson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Play with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Time of the ball game.